Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Dyson Sphere Program. My name is Tom, and this is episode number 63. In today's episode, we are going to be automating titanium ingots and magnets. So with that said, guys, let's get started with episode number 63. Okay, so here we are. We are on Merak 2, which is our smelting planet. And so why are we automating magnets and titanium? Well, magnets we are no longer producing on our home planet. So magnets are used in magnetic coils. Magnetic coils are used in electric motors, electromagnetic turbines, and the magnets are used in the supermagnetic ring. So yeah. We're not producing any of these. Okay. For the titanium ingots are used in the titanium crystals. They're used in the carbon nanotubes. And the carbon nanotubes are used in the proliferator MK3. So that's why we're not producing any proliferator MK3 at the moment. Titanium is also used in, well, like I said, titanium crystal, but these two components and materials are used in structured matrix and information matrix. We're also not producing electromagnetic matrix because we're not producing magnetic coils. So I think you guys get the picture here. So with that said, guys, let's get started with automating titanium ingots. So I'm going to bring up the Factorio lab here. I will select titanium ingots, and let's change items a minute to belts, and we'll set this to one belt. And this is the MK3 belt, and I have this also set to a MK3 belt 4 stack. And I want to actually get a full belt of this, so I'm going to say 2 belts. Okay, so now we need to have 60 arc smelters for 2 full belts of titanium ingots. All right, so let's get started with this build, and after this we'll move into the magnets. Okay, so how are we gonna get a 4 stack on a MK3? Well, that's pretty easy. What I will do is place the automatic piler. Actually, the automatic piler needs to go up 1 more tile. Like this. And then 2 more. And then 2 here. Okay. And I will connect the belts. Okay. And so we need to bring out 4 belts. So we'll do 1 here. 1 there, 1 here, and over in through the automatic piler. And let's get this guy out of the way. And we'll do the same thing on this side. Okay. So this is the setup to get a full, well, almost here. Let me finish it right here. Okay. So there you go. That will give me a full belt 4 stack. And I'm going to copy this. Okay. And I will say this is the automatic piler. And I'll just save it for now. Okay. So let's extend the belt for the titanium ore all the way out to here. Actually, you know, now that I think about it, we could just use the blueprint to do this, right? So I will delete up to this point. And so let's place down a spray coater. Okay. Great, and now we can delete that spray coater because we are going to do a blueprint on this, and that spray coater is going to be in the way. All right, and let's come in with the ores. Okay, and then we will come out with the titanium ore. This looks just fine to me, guys. Okay, and then we need to do the output. Like that. Finally, let's change this to production speed up and trim this belt back. Actually, I think we should probably come out. I think that should work. Okay. So now we need a total of 60 of these. Okay, so Control C. And unfortunately, this guy's going the wrong way. So we will flip the path and connect. Control C. Control V. Then tab to connect. Okay. So we'll start with that and we'll see how much that's going to give me. And then now I could place down the spray coaters. So let's hit Control C and see how many we got here. That is 62, so we are 2 over. So we were pretty close with the guessing. Perfect. Flawless victory. Okay, so the final part to this is the power. So let's add the Tesla towers. So we'll put one here and one here. One here and one there. And then we'll just follow the grid. Oh, that one is off one tile. Okay, there it is. All right, so now we need to set up the proliferator. Out with the proliferator and into the splitter. Perfect. All right, so let me explain the automatic piler one more time to anyone that may not understand what's going on here. Okay, so we have 4 full belts of titanium ore, and each belt goes into their own automatic piler, okay? When it goes through the automatic piler, it gets stacked by 2 and leaves a gap on the belt, which gives me a half a belt to stack, right? At this point, at this junction. And it does the same thing here. Okay. So when these 2 belts, when these 4 belts pass through these 4 automatic pilers, it now has taken those half belts 2 stacked and combining them into a full belt 2 stack at this junction right here. And then those 2 stack full belts run into these 2 automatic piler, and they become 4 stacked on a full belt MK3. So that is how that works. Okay, so now we are ready. Well, actually, I want to place down a, what are these called? Traffic monitor. Okay. And so now we can come out with the ores. Okay. So as you can see, it is giving me a 4 stack full belts using an MK3. And then that is going all the way down here. And hopefully it's going to reach the last 4 arc smelters. And maybe it's going to take some time to kind of settle into its own thing. And then we come down here, and each belt should give me 1800. It should give me 1800. Okay. So we could say 1800. Oops. Okay. Wait, maybe... Okay. It's ramping up now. As you can see there, it's not fully getting a full belt here. This looks, it's pretty close. But you see, it's probably going to be like around, yeah, 1770, 1730. But really, 18 plus 1800, 1800 plus 1800 is 3600. So yeah, we're just shy. And I don't fully understand it. So if anyone can explain why I'm not getting 1800, please let me know. But yeah, it looks pretty good. Okay, so we'll let that sit, and maybe something will happen where it will finally get up to 1800. Maybe it takes some time. Okay, so let's bury these stone veins, and we'll do copy and oops. We're gonna copy this. Control V. And we're going to paste it right here. Okay. It's looking pretty good. And all we got to do is just kind of sit back and relax and watch the drones do their work. Good, so there we go, guys. We now have 4 full belts, eventually, of titanium ingots. We are just waiting for them to come in here. Okay. Yeah, we're simply just not getting 1800. Yeah, there's like a gap here. Something is going on with the stacking here. Okay, so this guy's blinking just a bit. You see that? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And this is 2, 2, 2. So there's an issue with this. It's the power. Oh. We're having power issues? Okay, that makes a whole lot of sense. We're having issues with power, so let's take a look at this. All right. So clearly it's a power issue, and this was a stupid idea to put this around the pole. I should have placed it probably along here or this grid line. So that is something I might do off screen. Because yeah, we're probably maximizing the energy exchanges to the max right now. Okay. But once this fills up here, it should be fine. So but that is the reason why we're not getting 1800. So problem solved. Okay. So now it's time to finish this episode up with automating magnets. And so we will go on this side of the planet. And I want to actually take a look at the stats panel. And I want to do 1 minute and entire star cluster. And let's take a look at our titanium ingots. So our consumption is 1780 and we're producing over 6900. So we're doing really good. We're looking really good on the ingots. Titanium ingots. Okay, excellent. All right, and so let's do the magnets. And I will pick this guy here. And I will call in the iron ore. So do a remote demand. And this is going to be magnets. Okay. So let's take a look at the Factorio lab, and I'm going to change this to magnets. Okay, so we could just do 2 belts and half a belt. We could change this to 2 stack. Okay. Or we could do 4 belts of this. Okay, we could. And it would be a very long build stretching out way out to there. Let's see what it looks like. Let's see what I want to see what the design could possibly look like. We'll set this to 4. So that's 22.5 arc smelters for full belts, MK3 magnets. Okay, So I will hide that. And so if I go to control, if I go control V and place this here. Oops. Okay. We would have, yeah, 4 full belts, 2 on each side of the magnets. Yeah, I think I'm just going to do 2 belts of magnets. I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so the setup would be a bit different then. So we would, to get 2 stacks on a MK3, we would do 2 of these. Right? Okay. And it would look something like that, I believe. Yes. Correct. Mm-hmm. All right. We could do a build like this, though. We could do a belt like this. Maybe we should, yeah, I think we could do it that way. So we could... Okay, something like this. We come out with the iron ore. I'll just set it to none for now, because I don't want to bring out the ores yet. I think I might actually have to space this more. Yeah, it looks like I'll have to space this 1 tile over. Like this. Okay. All right. And this wireless power tower is in the way. Okay, and out, over, and in. Okay, and this would come out like this. Boom. Okay, so now I have 2 belts that are double stacked. Full belts, double stacked, okay? And I'm thinking about this. I'm going to bring up the Factorio lab here, and I'm going to say this is 2 stack. Okay. Okay, I see what's going on here. Got it. Okay. So that means 45 arc smelters on each side of the belt. Okay, so this would be proliferated. Okay, and this would be magnets. Set this to production speed up. Okay. And I'm just thinking here. What if I came down, over, down, over, like this? Okay. Because we need 2 belts. We need 2 belts. And we would come in like this for these specific arc smelters. Okay, like this. And this needs a spray coater. Like that. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely going to work, guys. And so I'll put this guy up here. And he's going to grab the ore. And you're going to grab the ore. You're going to go out with the magnet. Wait. No, this is wrong. So you're going to come in with the ore on this belt. Oops. Okay, like this. Oh, the belts are moving so fast, it's hard to tell which direction they're coming in. Okay, so I did have it right. So the ores are on this belt. So the ores need to go in. And the magnets go out here. Like that. Okay? Perfect. Okay. So we need a total of 45 between the two here. So this is the outgoing belt. This is the inbound belt. Like this. Okay. Because 90 divided by 2 is 45, right? I think that's correct. Okay, so we need 22.5 arc smelters on each side. It's going to give us just a bit more than 45. But the way magnets are produced, it's just kind of awkward like that. So we'll just start off with 10 here and 10 here. So there's 20. And let's keep extending the belts. I mean, these really have to go pretty far out, way out to here. Okay. I could use a blueprint, but this is slightly For me anyways, this is kind of complex, so I just want to take my time and build it out manually. And that helps me understand what I'm doing. So, okay, there we are. So we have 20, and that's 30, 40, 42, 44, 45, and we'll add a next one, 46. Okay. All right, so now we delete this belt here. Okay. Okay, so that's how that works. All right, so now that is one, or those are two full belts of magnets here. So we can place a Tesla tower here. Here, and we'll just stick to the grid here. Okay, so now we need to figure out where the other two magnet belts are gonna go. So one is gonna go here. So come all the way down. Like that. It's pretty wild that I thought I was doing 4 stacks, but it is 2 stack. Never mind. So let's keep going. Perfect. Okay, and let's see if we can fit 45 in this. So what I will do is say arc smelter here, arc smelter here. Okay, copy and paste. And then copy the filters like this. And the magnets are going outbound here. Okay. And so here is 10. So 10, 20. 30. 40. 42, 44, 45, 46. Okay, that is the build. Oof. That was very lengthy. Okay, so let's add the Tesla towers to finish this out. And again, this is 4 full belts of magnets. And all we're using is 2 belts of iron ore that are double stacked. Otherwise, we'd have to use a lot more. Okay, there we are. Isn't that beautiful? What a beautiful build. Okay, and so let's bring in the magnets. And the magnets over here. And this Tesla tower, what are you doing, man? Get out of here. Okay, and spray coater, of course. And a spray coater here. And the final touch is the proliferator. And I'll come out with the proliferator here. Let's call in that proliferator and we'll say we want 200 and we'll do a local demand. Okay, let's give this some power. Great. And so once we get the proliferator here, we will call out the ores and we will watch how this works. Okay, here's the moment of truth. Boom. Okay. Here comes the iron ore all the way to the end. And look at that, guys. Excellent. Okay. And so the magnets are coming. As you guys can see, 1, 2, 3, 4 full belts of magnets. I'll hide the HUD there. And yeah. Great. And this is gonna fill up pretty quickly here. Okay, so to finish off this episode, we will duplicate this build. And then, yeah, we'll end the episode here. We need to actually delete this guy for now, so I'm going to move him kind of out to here. Okay. So Control C, Control C. Okay, Control V, and he's gonna go I'm not sure what's going on here. Okay, I think that should work. Yep. Okay, got it. And he's gonna go right... I think he's gonna go right here. It's hard to tell what grid I'm on. Right. Ugh. right there. Okay, we'll do Shift Enter. Okay. And it looks like we're shy 8. I don't know, we got some arc smelters here. Perfect. And look at that, man. We're already filled up. That's so wild. And so there, we're going to have 8 full belts of magnets. Which means, guys, that we get to produce big builds of motors, turbines, and super magnetic rings. And so, yeah, we're slowly scaling the factory up. Mm-hmm. Excellent. That's it. There we go. Oh, this is not extra product. I thought I set all this. Did I not set this? Okay, I set those. Oh, when I created the second line, I didn't set them. Got it. Okay, so we need to fix that. I noticed that the end belts were not getting a full belt, and I just kind of, I saw it and I pushed it out of my mind saying there's something else that I don't understand. So yeah, but now we have that fixed, and we need to do this side as well. Okay. Perfect. And there we have it, guys. Okay. And the smelting factory is growing, guys. It is growing. It looks good. Soon we'll have this whole place wrapped up. Okay. Well, guys, that is the end of episode number 63. Number 63. Well, I hope you enjoyed episode number 63, and in episode 64, we will continue to look at other production lines that have failed, and we'll buff those up as well. So with that said, guys, have a good weekend, and we'll see you in episode number 64. Take care, and goodbye.